Welcome back to the Fiji Pro. Kanoa Igarashi and Sebastian Zietz about to square off in round 2. Heat number 8. It should be a good fight. Both these competitors are staying on Tavarua.
So this is going to be their first blemish.
Well, here we go. Kanoa Igarashi. Big float to get started here. And just winding through a little snap, not quite completing that last turn. Sebastian Zietz on his first ride. Just shakes the tail loose for a moment there. Bit of foam to deal with. He's going to kick through this one, so no major scores locked in the opening exchange. Kanoa up once again. Kanoa did enjoy a little free surfing trip here, Ross, prior to heading over to Brazil.
He did. I think what's so impressive about Kanoa Igarashi and what we're learning about him this year is how smart he is as a competitor.
Going to be thrilled with that because he didn't just win that heat. He surfed really well. One of his better heat performances this year. And we can't wait to see who he matches up with in round 3 as Kanoa Igarashi picks off a smaller wave here, but links together some nice turns.
And yeah, I'm really happy. I want to say hi to everyone watching at home, especially my girls, Beck, and my baby Arabella, and my parents, as well as all my friends and fans, hopefully, that are watching and supporting. I've had heaps of support, you know, via the internet, so thank you guys. Cheers, having fun.
And one last question. I mean, we've been saying leading up to this that the motor is going to snap in half, so what is the energy like on that island?
Oh, it's good vibes for sure. It always is, but I feel like it's, I don't know, I mean, we haven't planned to have a particular party or anything, but I feel like... you know,
I think he really lights up when the waves are like this.
Well, here we go. From deep, Kanoa Igarashi just tries to get enough speed to find this inside section. This wave barreling, he's still going. Gets that exit. Now goes to the rail. Not a super deep cut in the face of that wave, but finishes with a clean backside jam. Should be his best wave.
And there you go. Kanoa, it's not by accident that he hooked up with that nice set wave. He, time and time again, knows how to link up with the right wave at every single venue. And that was a nice wave. You know, he got deep inside the barrel there, a lot of speed. Let's see just how deep he gets. If his entire surfboard disappears behind a curtain, the judges will like that. So watch the tip of his nose as he pulls in. And he does, it disappears for quite a, you know, what, 2 or 3 seconds almost. Not a whole lot of weight in that cutback, just a little sketchy there, and a little snap to finish, so I can't see this score going huge, but it's going to be way better than his 3.97. And this is a low scoring affair here. There's not a whole lot of scores going down in this heat, Ronnie, so you never know. It could be a battle that totals of, what, 11 or 12 could get you through this round.
Kanoa Igarashi had a couple of QS victories on his way to qualification in 2015, finished 7th overall. But he won on the beach breaks. That's where he collected his big results. He won in Brazil. He won a QS 6000, won a 3000 in Virginia, and had a semi-final finish at home at the US Open.
And he surfs like that. He's very light. He's lanky. He can get that pop.
Sebastian Zietz currently chasing a 6.88 to get into the lead. Nice looking wall here. And Seabass just unloads on that last move.
A thumping on that inside section. So it's tough to get a big score if you don't have a handful of maneuvers. Nice snap there for Seabass. Little cutback. I like this one here. Watch the tail as it gets a little squirrely there. All by design for Seabass. That's trademark. But again, a little bit frustrating for him that wave shut down at the end. Not allowing him to find that nice flow where you can link maneuver after maneuver. That's when you get those 8-point rides and above. Dude, I think it's time for Joe to cut off the old Goldilocks.
Bring it on. All right, back to the heat in the water. Just over 10.5 minutes to go. Kanoa Igarashi is trying to shut Sebastian Zietz out of this round 2 heat. And we're watching a replay of this insider. Got pretty barreled on the inside here, Ross.
Very interesting. Yeah, you can see he's dragging his left arm there in the wall, trying to slow himself down just a little bit to get covered up. Not a bad backup score, 6.17.
look at the heat recap. Kanoa Igarashi looks pretty comfortable out there at the moment for a rookie, Ross.
Very predictable. You know, it's kind of what we thought he'd put up. 7 and a 6.17. I mentioned how Kanoa Igarashi is smart and he knows how to figure out where to sit, which is impressive for a rookie to go out to Cloudbreak and already have this surf spot kind of wired. And he's put himself on by far the best 2 waves in his heat, but they're not huge numbers. So he's left the door open for Seabass with maneuvers like that right there. That's famous for Sebastian. He knows how to drift that tail. He's more powerful than Kanoa, so this heat is still wide open, but if you have a look at the clock, there's only 3.5 minutes left. A bit of a pressure test here for Seabass. Still needs that 6.75.
As we see Kanoa there just getting funneled, this is his backup, 6.17. Well, he's going to pull the trigger here, using his priority. Dropping to the bottom, straight up into this first section. Starts well, climbs up on the roof and just gets caught up, drifts those fins a little too much. Kanoa now with 20 seconds to go. Looking to shut Sebastian Zietz out. He needs to improve on a 6.17. Pretty solid ride so far. He gets out of there. Time winding right down now, just 5 seconds remaining. Is Sebastian Zietz on this wave? We can't see him. And he loses out his worst result this season, his first round 2 loss since France last year. And that stings. He's shell-shocked.